This is the heater right here, full stand and a protective box up here. This is your deflector or reflector, which is the big silver top for it. This bag can contain 5 reflectors at the same time. So you'll have however many heaters you need to set up. It just Velcros right there at the top. Make sure this isn't anywhere where it can get damaged or bent, because these things are very bendable. We want these to be very safe, best loaded in the truck bed or in the cab. Go ahead and dolly it over to where they want it. It does have wheels. It is very easy to move. Just lean it back, unstrap it, take the moving blanket off. Then there's these 4 silver snap clips on each side, on the back, on each side. All you do, press down. This box cover will just come right off, and that will expose the heater head. All right, after we have that top cover off, we're gonna loosen up the hand screws up here. Will be 3 wing nuts and 3 washers that you'll remove. Next, what we'll do is take our silver reflector and install this on. There's 3 screws that are on top, line up with the top. There we go. And then we'll put our washers on and our 3 wing nuts. Again, doesn't need to be super tight, just snug so it doesn't move. So there's 2 hand screws. There's the small one here and the large hand screw there. Whenever we want to raise the center pillar, first we'll make sure this is unloosened. We'll swivel this bar after it's raised over, and then we'll tighten this down to lock it in. So for example, we're gonna raise it all the way up. Don't worry, this can't come all the way out. Make sure this sticker of the operations is centered to the front. Then we'll swivel that bar over. Tighten that small hand screw. Lower down the pillar to where it's resting on it, and then tighten the big hand screw. Doesn't need to be super tight, otherwise you will bend the pillar. Just needs to make it where it won't wobble as much. All right, before we put our propane cylinder in, I'm gonna make sure my straps are free from that back bracket. That one looks good. Looks good. On to place our cylinder inside. Then use a small black strap. And that just keeps it from wanting to roll around. Now with the black hose coming from the pillar, and loosen. Just going to install it. Putting it on, twisting it on. Make sure this is tight all the way. Now when I start to open up the cylinder, I'm going to make sure I don't hear any gas leaking or smell any rotten eggs. If you do, immediately close this back down. But since I don't, we'll keep it open. Means our propane is hooked up now. This is Cody with Bounce-More Party Rentals. We're just gonna go over our simple operation of our new bronze heaters. So once your cylinder is turned on all the way, what you'll do is you'll press in this black knob, counterclockwise turn it to high, press this in, and then press the red igniter at the same time. Hold that for about 3 or 5 seconds, then you can let go, and then you can just turn this black control knob to whichever heat level you want. And then if you're done with the heat and you just want to turn it off, what you'll do is just swivel it, push it in, and turn it back to off. And there we go. All right, now for takedown. First, turn your cylinder off. Take off the hose. The little gas will escape. As long as your knob is all the way closed, you'll be fine. Undo the black strap and take your cylinder out. Make sure you're cord's all the way in there. We'll loosen down the hand screw, the large one. We'll raise it up a little bit to then get the stress off. Loosen up the small hand screw. Swivel the lock out of the way. Now, if it was hot, please be careful and slowly raise it down, trying to hold only the lowest part. All the way down. Make sure your cable isn't getting crushed. Loosen up hand screws up top. And again, if this was just in use, please be very careful. If anything, you should probably use a towel for this, if it was hot still. Probably best to use 2 towels to take off the top, just like that. Don't forget the 3 washers you have up here. And then this can go back inside the protective black bag. Put these back on, all 3 bolts. Now we're gonna put our top back on, and this just slides over the top. Move it around a little bit to get it all the way down, and then put our snap rings back on. To do this, just push this down, put your finger there, and then tighten up on all 4 sides. And then there we go. Now we just need to protect it, so we'll put our moving blanket and our strap back on. Before leaving the warehouse, any heaters or reflectors must be strapped and have moving blankets secured to it to protect from any damage during transit. We also may be getting customized padding bags for these to keep them even more protected than how it looks now. When loaded with other equipment, must also be in a safe area where nothing can shift or fall towards the heater and damage the inventory.